What is up, Pisces? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Welcome to your energy update. Pisces, let's see what is happening with you. What is happening with Pisces? Clear and concise messages. What is coming up for Pisces? What is coming up for Pisces? Spirit, angels, and guides. What is coming up for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? What is up and coming? What is Pisces dealing with? What are the energies? What messages want to come through for Pisces today? What can you tell us for Pisces? What can you tell us for Pisces? Spirit, angels, and guides. Pisces. 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 Clear messages for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? Clear messages for Pisces. Pisces. Thank you. Pisces. All right. Up and coming energy, Pisces. I feel here, put them in the deck, the sun in the reverse. I feel here, Pisces, that there is a new Queen of Cups just popped out in the reverse. I feel like there's a new cycle here, right? There's a new cycle where you have learned some lessons, right, Pisces? But I feel here like you could be, it's interesting because at the bottom of the deck was the sun in the reverse, and now the sun popped out with the Eight of Cups, okay? So there is positivity, there is moving away from something emotionally to firmer grounds, right, towards your stability is a positive thing here, okay? I feel here like you've learned some lesson, right, Pisces? There's some lesson that you've learned, you know, you've come on to smoother grounds in some sense. You learned some karmic lesson, right? There's a new cycle here. But you could be having some mental conflict, Pisces, like some self-sabotaging energy, right? Someone asked in one of my comments, what is self-sabotaging energy, right? Self-sabotaging energy is when you know that you should be doing something that's going to better yourself, but your mind is prohibiting you from actually taking action, right? Or you take the opposite of action of what you really want. That's self-sabotage, okay? So there's a lesson, there's a new cycle here, but I feel here like you could be in an energy of mental conflict that makes you feel as if you don't have all the resources, okay? Which is just an illusion because you actually do, okay? It's energy of not using your full potential because your mind is kind of playing tricks on you, right? So you have learned a lot of lessons, Pisces. You did learn. Right now, it's just I feel the energies in the air. So I do feel here, Pisces, as well, that something is improving, okay? Although this energy of the mental conflict that, you know, could be this double energy, or you could be dealing with the Capricorn that is in your surroundings, okay? But there's this energy of toxicity, right? Of negative thoughts, of negative patterns, negative things coming up, okay? Distractions, illusions, okay? That can make you feel a little self-centered right now, or maybe not, you know, not as determined or joyful at this time, but things are improving. Things are improving in some sense, okay? I feel like it's a time to be patient with yourself because you are doing some clearing. I feel like after you learn the lesson, this new cycle is taking place, and even though you're like acclimating to these new energies, to, you know, to this new vibration, and so there is improvement. There is improvement, and I would just say, Pisces, the number one thing is to be cautious of, you know, your mind playing tricks on you, right? These distractions that make you feel as if you don't have all the resources, that, you know, make you feel kind of, you know, lazy or not the go-getter type energy that you normally are, okay? So I would just caution you to that there's distractions in the air, this energy, like this Pisces season, right? We're a little lazy, we want to sit around, you know, this trying to decipher the mental conflict with your intuition and all that good stuff. So there is improvement. Point being, there is improvement. There's just this little bit of energy of like distraction that could cause you to feel like a little powerless right now. Maybe like you're not using all the resources, this mental conflict. Okay, so what I can caution you, Pisces, is to definitely overcome this devil type of energy, right? Overcome your mind. Okay, use your free will, Pisces, your intuition to transform that energy, right? Because I feel here, Pisces, that that energy, these distractions of the mind, could make you feel overwhelmed and, you know, could kind of prevent you from continuing to build in regards to something. This could be in regards to work, you know, putting the work, the energy into building something. It can make you feel overwhelmed here, and therefore you don't take this new thing, this new passion, this new idea that Spirit is trying to put in front of you. So your job here, Pisces, in this whole thing, there is, and what I got from this, right, is to, if you, Pisces, because at the bottom of the deck before was the Sun in the reverse, if you move away from all these things that are limiting you, right, from the feeling of, okay, this is good, but knowing that you're not fully fulfilled, if you walk away from all these things, just all these distractions, that is the right move. That is a positivity. That is what you should do, Pisces, and that's going to bring you stability, okay? So, you know, you have learned a lot here. There is a new cycle, Pisces. I would just say to ground yourself. It's a very important time to ground yourself, right? Because as we're in Pisces season, have compassion for yourself. As we're in Pisces season, there's a lot of intuition, right? But there's also a lot of energies here of distraction, right? These devil energies coming to play that could distract us, you know, again, bring down the motivation, a little lazy, mental conflict. Things are improving in your surroundings. Don't let your mind take over you. Things are not as they seem, okay? You have to keep your vibration high, Pisces, in order to be able to take this new inspiration, right? In order so you can, instead of feeling overwhelmed, so you can prioritize and build upon what it is that you're doing. Let's see. What can you tell us for Pisces? Clear messages for Pisces. Pisces. Sadness. Pisces, you could feel a certain sadness, you know, in a sense, and it's almost like, right, at the beginning of Pisces season, there was like a jolt of this joyous energy. But if you're not really pushing through, right, these distractions, and it's kind of starting to weigh you down, this is what it could feel like, right? This sadness, this mental conflict. Let's see here. Although I do feel like this is just a catapult, because you dealing with all this, these are things being brought up to deal with. And once you deal with them, right, and let them go, then, you know, that you're going to be catapulted forward, because there's this clearing happening, right? There is a new cycle, and it's like residual things. As I've been seeing 10-10 a lot. So as you're closing out a certain cycle, Pisces, some things could come back from the past, right? Especially Mercury is retrograde. It goes out of retrograde on the 9th, March 9th, which I think is going to help a whole lot in how we're feeling. And, you know, because a lot of us have kind of went introspective, okay? And it's, again, this fuzziness type of energy with all these distractions. But once you let that go, that residual, these things coming up from the past, and once you deal with them, you're going to be able to move forward a whole lot better, okay? Let's see here. What can you tell us for Pisces? Pisces energy. Pisces energy. What can you tell us for Pisces? What can you tell us for Pisces? Clear and concise messages for Pisces. What is Pisces dealing with? Who is Pisces dealing with? What's Pisces energy? Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. Clear messages for Pisces. Pisces. The fledgling, invisible, honesty, choices, and forbidden. Interesting here, because Pisces, one of the things that I'm getting from this, these cards that just popped out, is that you're making a conscious decision, right? You're making a choice to go to parts and places of yourself that have been invisible for a long time, that have been forbidden, that you just didn't go there, right? It was like fledgling type of energy. It was new. You kind of didn't want to go there. And really, you're being honest with yourself and kind of dealing and going through all this and transforming. I mean, there is this Pisces season. Use it wisely to really go deep, okay? And really see. I want to clarify. What is this invisible? What is this invisible? It's funny because the Six of Wands just popped up, the attention card on top of that invisible. So Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel for a while, Pisces, you've neglected to look at some parts of you, right? Some parts that you just refused to kind of acknowledge the Tower. And now these things are kind of coming up. Okay, and it's like you're making decisions. This time around, you're not playing it safe and pushing it to the side and not acknowledging it. I feel here that, yes, you know, some things could be coming up, right? And it could feel heavy, it could feel dense, you could feel like it's a time where it's like there's a lot going on for you, but you're actually, it's progress as we're seeing here, right? It's progress because you're letting things go. Okay, that you've been refusing, that you've been playing it safe in the past and really not acknowledging, and right now it's coming up, right, to be acknowledged. But once you get past this, Pisces, okay, and once you're really, you know, honest with yourself, right, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, I feel like that is going to bring you more in alignment with yourself, more in alignment with a certain relationship that you're wanting, possibly. Let's see here. What else for Pisces? What can you tell us for Pisces to wrap this up? Passion ignited. Listen, one thing that I do know, a common theme, whenever you start to feel like you're going like into the depths of your emotions and all that good stuff, understand that it's ups and downs, right? When you go down, right? When you feel like you're kind of in a lower state, understand that as low as you go, that's as high as you're going to climb back up again, right? It's always up and down. So I feel like this cleansing time, when we feel as if, you know, there's mental conflict, we're not feeling our best, understand that this is all fueling, right? You're releasing, and this is fueling an even deeper passion, right? I feel come Aries season, Pisces, Aries, the number one sign, the fiery sign, your passion is going to be ignited. How you're feeling now, you know, how this discontent, this, you know, dissatisfied, not really having so much passion, that's going to change, okay? Aries, passion is going to be ignited for you, Pisces, in relationships, in regards to career. Okay, let's see what else. But you're actually acknowledging these things. You are going where for a long time, Pisces, you had that locked up, you know, the depths. And I feel like you really doing that and you walking away from some things that are no longer serving you is going to add a whole lot of more clarity and light into your life. And is really going to allow you to build the firm foundation that you've been wanting for a very long time, Pisces. Because you don't have these things holding you and hindering you back, right? What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces? So you're definitely going through one of these clearing types of energies, right? We think, it's funny because I was just thinking today, emotional loss here, right? Emotional loss, this green, leads to this passion ignited. I was thinking how, wow, in Pisces season, this is the time to celebrate our solar return. But it's actually when we're closing out a cycle and we're releasing. And so, you know, for a time that's to celebrate, yes, it is a celebration, right? We're releasing, but it could feel, you know, as if we're going through some emotional loss. Again, in that last video, I said 555. There's some change here. You feeling this loss, right, is making room for some new things to come in, for that fire to be sparked. There's going to be change. There's going to be change. What else can you tell us? And I'm going to get these and I'm going to wrap up with the abundance cards. I think the abundance cards are not my favorite cards. See, Pisces. What can you tell us for Pisces? What can you tell us for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know? Prayers and wishes in air magic. So I think during this time, okay, that we're, you know, it isn't quite time yet. As we saw in the February energy, it isn't quite time yet to birth what it is that we've been kind of conjuring up, right? I think it is a time to continue to put those positive affirmations, those prayers, those wishes, that positive energy, visualizations, okay, that air magic, that mental power, okay, towards what it is that we're continuing. Continue to feed that, right? This isn't a time to drop the ball or let something down, okay? Continue to pray, continue to, again, add that positivity, those positive words towards whatever it is that you're building. Because it doesn't feel like it, right? But there is an improvement. And it isn't time to doubt. No more complaining. gratitude list, okay? This energy of feeling down, these distractions, this is all it is a distraction. This emotional loss could feel, if you don't understand it, as a distraction. But if you use it wisely, you can anchor this light into your body and therefore, you know, release all this stuff and this passion ever so more ignited than ever, right? So stop complaining. Think about what you are, you know, grateful for, okay? Stay in that energy. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you. There's a way. If there's a will, there's a way. Okay? It's just getting in the mindset, understanding that this is available for you, right? Don't look at what is going wrong, right? You have a choice right now, and you know, you can't see what's happening behind the scenes, and you know, we feel emotional loss, but this is really an opportunity. It's actually an opportunity to work on yourself and build yourself and continue and be consistent, because this energy is just transient, right? Like, we're going to step in another lunar phase, but you have to do the work during this time and rest and do what your intuition is telling you to do. So when we get to the Aries season, we are able to you know, come out with a lot more power, a lot of more clarity, okay? Because we did the work during Pisces season. Where's the card that I'm looking for, right? Okay, we did the work during Pisces season, so this could be very, very solid and very big, right? But it's going to be weighed down if you're not doing the work right now. So anyway, point being, very, very important to just keep your you know, advice, okay? Prayers and wishes, gratitude list, and stop complaining. Keep your vibration high during this time. Understand that this time is transient. Use it wisely. Ground yourself, okay? Because just keep the energy that something bigger is coming and you're just waiting for it, and you have to make sure that you just maintain yourself balanced as you're waiting for it, okay? Pisces, so that's what I have for you. Major transformations happening for you that's actually going to allow for more light and growth, okay? So don't be sad. Don't, you know, continue your grounding habits and everything that you do, and this all will pass very soon. So Pisces, that's what I have for you. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys later.